Okay.
The longest day comes, and with it, summer.
Aw. Are we into diamonds now?
Our projects have been completed. Our community now has water, power, and fresh vegetables.
Whoa.
And the heat begins to beat down.
Oh no.
And we are into diamonds.
Diamonds are forever.
It's your turn.
Is it my
You're
turn?
First. Yep.
All right. So we're on to the diamond deck.
Yep.
Enunciation is very important. All right. So. All right. I've shuffled up my diamond deck. And now I'm getting ready to pick one. Okay. All right. Our first card is the Nine of Diamonds. Please remove the Nine of Diamonds from your deck.
A project fails. Which one and why? Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity.
Aurelia, being in a hurry for seeing that Felix was succeeding, and she feels like unrightly so to both herself and to Felix, that every one of Felix's success is a condemnation of her. And so she makes some aggressive choices, and the vehicle on its startup blows up.
Great.
So she's now destroyed a church and blown up a vehicle.
I'm going to... We probably could have done this at the start of the season or when those projects finish, but water is no longer a scarcity for us.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah. Do you agree? We have access now.
No, I'm never going to deny you any of the stuff that you want. I don't want you to take one of these passive aggressive tokens against me, Mark. You can make that happen.
I have adjusted the dice, so our meeting hall is finished.
Okay. We discover that either the Scorpions or the Puddle Men have been creating murder holes or burrows in the coming towards our community.
Where do you want to place them on the map?
I want to place them. We discover at least a series of them. So I'm going to draw. Oh, it won't let me draw things. Oh, I'm going to draw. This is one of them. Look I drew something. This is one of them. And then one more. This seems ominous.
Okay. That's our discovery. Ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds. I'm taking out the ace of diamonds.
A contingent within the community demand to be heard. Who are they and what are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged? Why did they damage it? Is it permanent?
Oh, I know what I would have picked based on the story that we're creating.
Yeah. Well, so Aurelia's been doing all this work at the scrapyard, and the children are at the scrapyard doing their scrap picking. I think the children demand to be heard. These are people who were born after everything went bad. This is the world their parents created. And they want a voice in the meeting hall. And they want that voice to be Aurelia.
Of course they do.
We're really focusing on this one person. We should probably add more people to this if we continue.
No, absolutely not. All right, so that was our first thing. How do you determine that Aurelia is leading the children's scrap pickers, the scrap picker union?
How did I come to that conclusion?
No. How do we make sure that illustrate that in our community?
Okay, so Aurelia is.
I feel like Aurelia at this point should get her own symbol. And that now that symbol should go around. Okay. Oh, Aurelia. She's so bossy to the little scrap picking union.
Take an action. Okay, I would like to continue the discussion about the, what do we call them? The goo men?
Puddleman.
The puddlemen. We've found these holes.
Freshly dug holes.
Should we feel threatened?
Yes. The answer to your question is yes.
And I also say yes. That's our discussion.
All right. Puddleman, we agree. That was I think for the quiet year, we're not supposed to have such conclusive discussion.
Well, there are usually more than two people. I think if we had a third person here, they would want to join the Puddlemen.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's the case. We'd have to find that kind of personality that would want to join the Puddlemen. Logan would want to join the Puddlemen. Yeah. It's true. Wendy would want to join the Puddlemen. Bob would want to sell the Puddlemen into indentured servitude. He would want to sell them to Aurelia. Are we ready?
Yep.
Which is utterly inappropriate. Bad Bob. No, he wouldn't have wanted to do that. Yes, he would. No, he wouldn't. All right. So, can you have horror like bad story elements? Like, can we create villains in our own community? That's a really interesting question.
We kind of already have.
Have we?
I think every community has
like somebody wanting seeds, to like shackle the Puddlemen for our betterment in one shape or another seems awful. That seems like the most evil of things. All right, so 3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds. Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production. Or summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project to military readiness and conquest.
Yeah, we're going to start the training yard to get the Scrappers Union to get ready to fight.
Okay.
The training yard is on the other side of the meeting hall.
Closer to town?
No, closer to the waterworks.
Okay.
The scarcity resources. The Puddlemen hate water.
We don't know that yet.
We do know.
How long do you think the training yard will take?
That's a good question. What are we training them with?
Scrap metal. They're lifting, and I mean, it's your turn. You get to decide.
I like more collaborative. Okay, it's my turn. Scorpions require scrap ballistas, so it's gonna take a little bit long because we got to get the ballistas ready and we got to train them on it. It's gonna take 3 weeks. To get a functional prototype of the scrap ballista ready and start getting them trained and ready.
Okay, so this is specifically a weapon that we're working on.
No, it's training yard for the weapon that we already have. Or do we need to make the weapon?
We would need to also make the weapon, and that can be what you come up with as your action if you want.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So we are also building a scorpion ballista.
We're going to shoot the scorpions with the scorpion. Like, don't you like that horrible symmetry? That horrible dichotomy?
This project, I think, will probably also take about 3 weeks.
Uh-oh.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to go horribly wrong. People are going to lose an eye. You're going to shoot your eye out, kid.
All right.
I don't already like our community. Our community was interested in enslaving the Puddlemen. That just seems awful.
That was just one person. That was just Seppy.
Was it? That wasn't me?
Seppy channeling Bob.
Definitely Bob did not want to do this. Like the evil Bob, like the alternate universe Bob wanted to do this. Yeah. The Bob with the goatee. No, actually, Bob does have a goatee. Never mind.
I don't know what to do with this one. So this
what number is it?
10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds, taking it out of the deck. So we should have left Jack, Queen, 4, 6.
4 cards. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. 10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds. You discover a cache of supplies or resources. Add a new abundance. Or a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate that scarcity. So we don't have a scarcity at the moment.
Right. So we have to go with more abundance.
We have to go with more abundance. And we insinuated at one point that the community that we've settled in may be a bunker. I think I want that abundance to be.
So no, I can see your face working on this. This can't be that good for our really not so good community. Like,
I think the abundance is gasoline.
whoa, we found a tank.
We found gas. We found a tank of gas.
But we worked so hard to be wind powered.
Right.
Oh wow, gasoline.
How do you
Scorpions.
How do you feel about? We've done all these projects. Can we move scrap metal over to scarcities?
Yeah, no, I never want to get one of those passive aggressive tokens from you, so I'm not gonna say no.
I think we've used up the majority of our.
Or did we just use up the child labor? We took now it's a scarcity because the labor that we were using to make it happen is now moved to. We've now militarized them, or both.
And
post-apocalyptic communities are so dark. Like, why did you take us on such a dark adventure?
You know?
Okay.
We're going to discover something new.
We are?
We need something to shake up this conflict.
Do we? I thought it was already gasoline. Okay, go ahead. It's your turn. I'm not going to talk.
I think when we found the water, we didn't look past finding the water. So that little mesa remained largely unexplored. And somebody made their way across the waterworks and found a ghost town.
With actual ghosts in it?
We don't know yet.
Spooky. You discovered a ghost town of spookiness. So spooky.
Your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. But I was doing the voice. I promised I was going to revisit it. I have the Jack of Diamonds.
Predators and bad omens are afoot. You're careless, and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Or, predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Do not reduce project dice this week.
Either way?
Just on the second one. Surveillance measures equals don't reduce.
The most likable person in the village after Aurelia is one of the kids, and that's Peter. And Peter has gone missing.
I knew it was Peter. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter has gone missing. He is the most likable child in our village.
Had I had the opportunity to add this person, I would have also named them Peter. I just want you to know. That was the name I was thinking.
Peter has gone missing. He is the most lovable child. Most lovable child. Yeah. Poor Peter. He's gone missing. Of course, the entire village now blames the Puddlemen or the Scorpions.
Yeah. What were the ominous circumstances that Peter went missing under?
Peter had been trying very much to bring Felix and Aurelia back together. and he said he was going to show everybody a magic trick to try to entertain them. And then when he made himself disappear, he never came back.
Great. All right, we've reduced our project dice.
We did. I'm not going to
And
reduce
your action.
Oh my god, I feel like that is always my action. I'm like bad at this for this reason. Okay, I want to have a town discussion about what do we think happened to Peter is the question that I'm going to ask the town.
I think Peter probably fell in a scorpion hole.
I'm troubled by my rebuttal to your thing is I'm troubled. That means the scorpion holes have already made it into our settlement.
Okay.
Okay.
3 cards left.
3 cards left.
6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds. Removing the 6 of
man.
diamonds.
Outsiders arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or outsiders arrive in the area. How many and how are they greeted?
And these are not jackals. These are not puddle men.
That's up to me.
Oh, okay.
So I think while the town was out looking for Peter, they found a camp on the opposite edge of the mesa. And there's just one person in the camp. And I think we only spied on him. We didn't actually encounter him. But it was all in black, a black hat and a shotgun. He seems dangerous.
Seems dangerous. Can we name him?
We didn't actually talk to him yet.
Oh, okay. So we can't. Okay.
So adjust the dice. We're down to 1 on both of our destroying people projects. And
did you say destroying people projects?
That's what they are, right?
Are they?
We don't have enough projects going. I want to start a project, and I want that project to be to explore the ghost town for supplies.
Okay.
How long do you think that'll take?
1 week.
Yeah.
I can't spend the meta power. If we don't find resources or Peter,
I want to take 2 weeks.
I'm gonna never say no because I can't have you taking passive aggressive dice on me. I can't do it.
That's the point where you would want to probably take one.
No, that's fine. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do it.
I heard your suggestion and I didn't take it.
I know. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. No. We're getting long, you and I can do this. I am gonna rattle these at you. Take that admonishment, Mark. Is it my go?
Yep.
All right. Queen of Diamonds.
A project finishes early. Which one? Why? Or, if there are no projects underway, boredom leads to a quarrel. But we have projects underway. Which one finishes early?
Your discover mission because someone found Peter.
Fine. And our dice, our warrior projects are ready.
Great.
Now you get to take an action.
I get to create an action. We don't have any projects going currently.
Right.
Peter has been returned.
Exterminating the scorpions could be an action, or could be a project if you want it.
A project. I feel like we need to engage the outsider Is that a discussion? Is that a discovery because we learn things about him, or is it a project?
It's a project.
Okay.
1 week.
No, 6 weeks because he keeps on disappearing.
Okay.
We always see the camp set up, but he always
Yeah.
is disappearing.
Yeah. Last card of summer.
Last card of summer.
The 4 of diamonds.
4 of diamonds.
The eldest among you dies. What caused their death? Or, the eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not reduce project dice this week. I think...
We got to name the eldest. Either way.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Rhonda.
Grand Rhonda? Oh, Grand Rhonda. Oh, you killed Grand Rhonda?
Yeah. She died.
Oh, no. I thought we were going to band together to save her.
No.
Oh, God.
This was the summer heat. She
Oh.
worked in the gardens every single day.
Oh, Grand. No,
the
Rhonda.
last day of summer, as the days begin to get shorter, she stays out too long.
Oh, gosh. Grand Rhonda. I feel like our time with you was too short.
Yeah, it was about 30 seconds.
Okay, you killed Grand Rhonda. Yeah, great.
Reducing our dice. And I want to start a project to dismantle the ghost town to build a barricade.
Whoa. You really wanted this fence. You realize the scorpions and the puddle men are more than comfortable digging under this.
Feel free to take a contempt token if you don't like my decision.
No, I'm not doing it. We are in goose step, you and I. So bad.
All right. It's your turn to welcome in the autumn.
Oh my gosh, welcoming in the autumn. So we're going to shuffle up this autumn deck because Annunciation is even more important now that Rhonda has died. Oh, Rhonda. Grand Rhonda. Can we just call her Granda?
Granda.
Now that Granda has died. It's very sad. At least we have this inspirational horizon for me to look at. All right, so my first card is 3 of clubs. We are on clubs, correct?
We are.
3 of clubs.
Okay. Someone leaves the community after issuing a dire warning. Who and what is the warning? Or someone issues a dire warning and the community leaps into action to avoid disaster. What's the warning? Start a contentious project that relates to it. Thank you for joining us for this session of Lone Gamers of the Apocalypse. Is there a game you'd like to see us try? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along with our story and get notified when we dive into our next game.